Hi, I'm Dr. Suzee, and I'm a big proponent of food is medicine. Today I'm going to talk to you about dogs' urinary tract infections and how you can find a simple way to help try to prevent them in your dog. Many dogs, and in particular certain breeds, are prone to getting crystals in their urine. There are many ways to treat this, and one of them is trying to get your dog to drink more water. I have a dog, her name is Luna. This is Luna. She's a Morkie. She's half Maltese and half Yorkshire Terrier. Yorkshire Terriers are very much prone to getting crystals in their urine. So I try very diligently to give her extra water because I don't want her ending up getting blocked and taking her to a vet. So what I've tried to do in the past is many things. I've put water bowls in different rooms. I've put bigger water bowls for her. I've given her ice cubes. Nothing works. She might take a little bit of a sip here, a bite of an ice cube there, and I thought, what is she gonna do? I don't want her to get blocked, so let's think of something else. There are many ways to try and get dogs to drink more water, and one of the best ways is to make the water more palatable. And this is what I'm gonna talk to you about. I like to keep medicine simple, and I just wanna give you one simple premise about helping your dog not get stuck with urinary tract crystals. So what I'm going to show you today is something I do. I did this before I even had a dog, and it's really easy, economical, and the best thing is it's also environmentally sustainable. So I'm going to show you a few simple ways to make bone broth for your dog. There are many bones you can get. These are stewing bones, so there's meat on them and they're bones. They're very small, very economical. And I figure if you eat meat, animals give us meat, why not use everything they've given us to feed us? So you can just throw a few in the pot in water. You can boil them for 20 to 30 minutes if you're really busy. And then in the end, you can keep the bones or the bone and meat for your stew and give your dog the broth. After it's finished, you'll need to strain it to get bones and any other debris out of the broth. Clean it up. What I do is I like to store them in glass jars. Easy to do. You can have portions. If you have a bigger dog, this would be a great portion for them for every meal. So we're just going to pour it in. And there you have your broth. Now, that's not the only type of bone you can get. If you go to a butcher regularly, you can purchase large bones. And the good thing about these bones is there's a lot of marrow in them. It also has fats that are good for your dog. So you can put these into a large pot. And again, make as much as you need or as little as you need. So you can boil that again for half an hour. You can boil it for an hour, and it's really easy. You can keep it on low. And the last thing I wanted to show you is that something we do. Last night we had barbecue chicken. So after taking all the meat off, I kept the bones, and you can go over here and put them in a slow cooker. So you can put that on low heat for about 6 to 8 hours. And then again, drain it out, and you have a large sum of bone broth, not just for your pup, but for you as well. I use it to make rice, to cook other soups. Sometimes I cook pasta in it, and then I can still give Luna some fluids. And I'll tell you, they love bone broth over water. Once you're finished, what I usually do is store some in the freezer. I can make multiple jars. So I have frozen bone broth that I can use at any time. I make soup from it, and I can freeze the soup in great little portions. I take these to work. Your kids can take them to school. They're frozen, they're good. By the time they thaw, you can heat them up a bit in a microwave. And you can also store some in your fridge. And then you have bone broth, not just for you, but also for your pup. So what I'm gonna do now is give Luna some bone broth. And you can watch how excited she gets when this comes to her bowl. And as you can see, she loves the bone broth over water. So this is a really, really easy, cost-effective, and sustainable way to get more fluids into your dogs. I have been doing this for about 6 months now, and Luna just loves bone broth. So if you want more information on how to live more sustainably with your dog, please go to drsuzeecamilleri.com. Thanks very much.